The next time you sit in the driver's seat of your car, I want you to reach behind your head, grab the padded headrest, and pull it straight up. You will notice that it completely detaches from the seat, leaving you holding a heavy pad with two long, solid metal prongs sticking out of the bottom. For your entire life, you have probably assumed this was just a convenient way to adjust the height of the seat for taller passengers, or maybe a way to fold the seats down flat. You probably thought those thick steel rods were just basic structural supports. But what you did not know is that those metal prongs are actually a highly specialized, desperately needed emergency extraction tool. And if your vehicle ever skids off a wet road and plunges into a river, a lake, or a flooded ditch, pulling that headrest out of your seat is the only thing that will prevent you from being trapped inside a sinking steel coffin. To understand why this hidden tool is a matter of absolute life and death, we have to look at the terrifying physics of what happens to a modern automobile the moment it hits deep water. Most people believe that if their car drives into a lake, they will simply open the door and swim away. Hollywood movies have lied to you. Here is the terrifying reality. The moment your car begins to submerge, the water outside immediately exerts massive hydrostatic pressure against the exterior of the doors. If your car is submerged just 3 feet deep, the water is pressing against the outside of your door with over 1,000 pounds of force. You could be an Olympic weightlifter, and you would not have the physical strength to push that door open against the crushing weight of the river. Your only escape route is the window, but modern cars are completely reliant on electricity. Within 30 to 60 seconds of hitting the water will short out the car's computer systems. Your engine will die, your electric locks will freeze, and most terrifyingly, your power windows will become completely dead. You cannot roll them down. You are now officially trapped inside a sinking, airtight bubble, and the water is rising fast. Panic sets in. The average human response in this nightmare scenario is to try and kick the glass out or punch it with their bare hands. This is a fatal mistake. Automotive glass is not like the glass in your kitchen windows. The front windshield of your car is made of laminated glass. It's essentially two thick panes of glass baked around a flexible sheet of plastic. It is designed specifically to never break apart, even if a tree falls on it. You will never, ever kick out a windshield. The side windows are made of tempered glass. Tempered glass is engineered through an extreme heating and rapid cooling process that creates immense compressive stress on the outside and tensile stress on the inside. This makes the glass incredibly strong against blunt force. You could swing a baseball bat at a car's side window with all your might, and the bat will literally bounce off. Your fists, your elbows, and your heavy boots will do absolutely nothing. Automotive engineers realized that they had inadvertently designed the perfect aquatic trap. They needed to provide every single driver with a heavy-duty, always accessible glass-breaking tool that required zero electricity and couldn't be misplaced. They looked at the headrest. By making the headrest easily detachable and by using solid, heavy-gauge steel for the mounting prongs, they gave you a hidden survival hammer. But the brilliance of this design is not just in the metal, it's in the mechanical leverage. If you are ever trapped in a sinking car, you do not take the headrest and swing it at the center of the glass like a hammer. Remember, tempered glass is incredibly strong against blunt impact in the center. Instead, you use the headrest as a mechanical lever. You pull the headrest completely out of the seat. You take one of the heavy metal steel prongs and you jam it aggressively down into the narrow gap where the bottom of the window glass meets the plastic door panel. Once the metal prong is wedged deep down into that seal, you grab the padded top of the headrest and you pull it toward you with all your strength. You are creating a lever. The metal prong acts as a fulcrum, putting thousands of pounds of concentrated, microscopic pressure directly onto the fragile bottom edge of the glass. Because tempered glass holds massive internal tension, it has a fatal flaw. If you compromise the extreme edge of the pane, the entire structural integrity of the window instantly fails. The moment that metal prong bends the edge of the glass, the entire window violently explodes into thousands of tiny, dull, harmless pebbles. In less than 3 seconds, using zero electricity and zero blunt force, you have completely destroyed the barrier. The water will rush in, but your escape route is wide open. You can swim to the surface and survive. We live in a world where we surround ourselves with cup holders, heated seats, and Bluetooth touchscreens, completely oblivious to the brilliant, brutal survival engineering hidden right under our noses. So, the next time you get into your car, reach back and feel the bottom of that headrest. You're not just touching a comfortable cushion, you're touching a beautifully designed, desperately important piece of safety armor. It's a silent guardian resting inches from your brain, perfectly designed to break the unbreakable just in case the unthinkable ever happens.